are still watching as we continue to not play D&D, which has been...
Today
almost.
we
We
had
are
something
being
better to do.
Yeah,
Yes, sitting at home.
I would say that is,
Quarantine.
yeah, it's not better, but it's something.
Yeah.
But this has been fun so far. We've had some interesting, revealing questions and answers, and we've seen some dogs, some cats, and people have tried to not reveal too much about themselves and have learned probably some new things that they hadn't thought about before. And I think we should continue with that, but first I want everyone to roll dice to see what your HP will become. If anyone has
Here
any...
comes the big moment.
So we're doing
Or-
this because everyone leveled up to level 5 after last session.
That's me.
Was a nat 1? You can reroll a nat 1. Just once though.
That's 1 again.
That was a 3.
Wait, you can only roll once? Oh my god.
Yep.
No, okay.
I might have said it was a 7.
Bergelin, what did you get?
3.
Who else has rolled now?
I got a 5.
Got a 6 from
6.
Kalen. He beat Fergus again. And Hicks has a 7. Tara?
Good all.
He's rolling
Rolling
digital.
online. 6.
6. Woohoo. And I think we're going to roll the ones get reroll until there's something different than ones because they're just too sad. So keep rolling. We're going to wait.
Who did we lose?
We lost the assassin.
Oh, we lost.
The master
Yeah.
assassin. Oh, Bilaf.
That's another 1. Try again.
Again?
Third
Yeah,
one.
bad dice.
Wrong dice.
5. Woo!
5.
Yeah.
Happy days. Everyone got quite high rolls then.
Yep.
That's,
Or average, actually.
Very average. 3 on
Yeah.
D6.
5, 6, 6, 6, 5, 6, 5.
3.
I'm back again.
And 3. Yeah. So Revelin keeps being the weakest member.
Yeah, but my hit die is a D6, so 3 is basically, 50%.
Oh,
More or less.
Wait. I rolled a d8. So.
I'll put it in, and then does it go up automatically in the stream overlay as well?
No. That's what I was about to say. Now Kenneth's going to have some fun updating your health bars, or health in the overlay.
This.
The D&D Beyond overlay will automatically update, but that doesn't translate to YouTube and video on demand, so we're doing both. But I also have something cool to show everyone, which I was going to do in person today in the studio, but since we're not there,
Ooh.
I'm just going to do it on stream, on Twitch, on Discord, I mean. So, this thing.
Whoa,
cool.
that's cool.
Ah.
Oh, that's amazing.
So
Yeah,
I was
that's
thinking that
really
could hang in the streaming room somewhere.
I'll
We're gonna have it.
It's pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you should put it up in the shop, not in the streaming room,
Yeah,
so that
outside.
everybody can enjoy it and see it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
True.
So then we
Oh,
have
I think I want one of those.
all of the characters.
Yay.
And
Oh,
I
that's so cool.
scared the shit out of my cat.
Scared the shit out of my cat. Poor cat.
Hey, so that's cool. Would have been cooler to show you on the actual stream.
But still cool.
Yeah, still cool. Still pretty cool. Okay, so I thought we could do a small sort of recap of what's happened so far. If anyone
Yeah.
actually remembers what's happened the last, what are we in, episode 7, the next episode? Or have we done 6
Wait, what
or 7?
happened today, the past 2 hours, or what happened like
Yeah, the last 2
on
hours.
stream?
Every question, every answer. What's happened on the stream so far? That's what I was thinking.
Well, we talked a little bit about our physical features and our
Well,
characteristics.
I did actually mean the stream sessions so far, not this questionnaire thing.
Not 2 days.
What I,
That was I was asking
I
that.
know,
Like,
and I
you
was
said
joking.
you wanted to sum up the last 2 hours, not?
No, I want to talk about episode 1 of Destiny by Dice. If anyone remembers what happened in that episode.
We were kidnapped. We were passed out. Me and Fear and Tara and Hicks, right?
Yeah, you were all
And
tied up
we
in a
woke up.
basement.
Yeah, we woke up in a basement with some elven women who were interrogating us
Yeah, and
Well, I
about
think
sword.
wasn't Naruk with you guys as well? Didn't she also
I
get
came.
like?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
came in after a bit.
you arrived
Yeah,
a little
she
bit
was
later.
dragged in.
Because the two of you were outside the house investigating it.
Yeah.
And I just opened up the video on YouTube now. I'm just seeing us sitting there surrounded by these plastic sheets, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
A lot
were
has
being
happened.
COVID safe.
A lot has happened in 7 episodes.
Yes.
But yeah, so basically, Kaelin came in and rescued you all. Isn't that what happened?
No, I rescued us.
Yep. No, he came in and said,
Peekaboo.
so this is where you've been hiding. Oh, no, this is where you've been all along. That's what you
Yeah.
said, I think.
I mean, he did slay like imaginary guards on the way in and on the way out. So
The best assassin that ever lived.
It's
Yeah.
important. So,
No bodies.
Helgelin, you say you rescued the party.
Yes.
How were you able to rescue the party?
One of the elven women snuck a knife to me, so
Yeah.
I was able to release everyone.
Do you remember her name?
Nope, I've got it in my notes, but my notes aren't here.
Anyone else remember?
She was elf lady.
Elf lady.
Yeah.
Anna? Caitlin.
Catherine, yeah.
Yeah.
Elf lady. Elf lady.
Possible Kath.
We can't do possible for every name.
Yeah, we
Oh, we
can.
can.
It's a thing now. It's a
oh,
thing now. We
this
have to do
one
it.
is definitely Cat because we know she didn't. We know her name.
So maybe we should talk about where possibly it came from, because that was before the first stream game.
Yeah. We've been making this joke all the time.
To test,
Inside job, no one is on inside on. Yeah.
yeah, we did a live test stream on Twitch to just test the audio, test the equipment. We apparently didn't test the audio well enough, but we did test it. And in that one, we did a very impromptu story with all of your characters, but like none of it is actually canon. But there you did meet someone who was possibly named Pexilium, but you never actually confirmed the fact that it was him,
We just
or
killed him.
he died.
Yeah, just started swinging.
And so as that was going on, his name became Possible Pex.
And it stuck.
And then we met someone named Ron, but that's coming up in a later episode. So yeah, you escaped from the clutches of some elven women and fled all the way past a fountain to Felton.
Mm-hmm.
Skip
managed-
down immediately.
We managed to. I don't know. I don't really know how, but managed to convince these former prisoners to follow me and Kaelin to Fountain.
Did you guys
I
have
think we
any,
promised safe haven or something like that. That it was safe and there was
Yeah.
food. And yeah.
do anyone, one of you remember if your characters had any hesitations or anything at that point? It was probably
Yeah, I
a
was
very confusion.
Against going with them
Right.
because
Oh,
we
yeah.
had the business back in
Hope's End?
Hope's End, yeah.
You guys really wanted to investigate the fountain right away, but didn't
Yeah.
really want to share that with the party at the time.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
yeah.
And I was so happy. I don't remember if what Naruk saw, but I remember me as a player was so happy that you didn't want to share, that you wanted to stay, because I had no idea how we would get you guys back or to follow us if we couldn't just lure you out of the city at once.
That could have been interesting.
Yeah.
Sarah is luckily patient, so she could wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you went to Felton and talked to Severin, I believe.
Mhm.
Severin Talonsfoot.
And we also knew that we had to meet the possible elf lady, elf lady after a week.
Yeah, possible
Yes.
cat. So I believe we ended the episode before you got to talk to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we just
Sounds like the episode was so short, but it was actually 4 hours.
yeah.
Interesting talking back about it. It's like you
It
escaped.
was also the first time we had ever, most of us had played together. It was the first time on stream, so
Yeah.
a lot of nerve.
How did you guys feel
At least
about being on stream for the first time?
It was,
was kind of strange in the
nerve-wracking.
beginning.
What did you
But-
say, Camilla?
It was kind of strange in the beginning, but as the time went by, it got more like natural, and it was just like playing D&D in a normal way.
Did anyone else
Yeah,
say-
now
I guess so.
6-7 sessions in, it feels normal, and you kind of don't like visualize everything that is going on around
Yeah.
in the streaming room.
I was super
But-
nervous. I noticed everyone else were super nervous. Very noticeable now looking back at the first episode. I saw a few minutes of it earlier, and we're all extra monotone, extra like we're keeping back a lot. People are not talking unless sort of prompted. And that is really different compared to now, just
Yeah.
in this talk
But-
in our last episode.
And not all of us knew each other very well from
Yeah.
the beginning either.
Mhm.
Yeah, we hadn't met from before.
Yeah, so both the stream and the new D&D group factored
Yeah.
into that. So
You know, Malin, you have any thoughts on how the first episode felt?
A little uncomfortable. Yeah.
Wasn't the easiest thing to do ever.
No, well, also so new to D&D as well, so
Yeah, because
yeah,
you'd only
unsure,
played,
unsure of everything pretty much.
you guys had only played like 2 or 3 times before, or less.
Yep. Or not anymore though.
We had,
I think I still feel a bit uncomfortable the first
Yeah.
5 minutes of every stream. But then you forget, so
Yeah, I'm glad I have a scripted intro. It sort of helps get into the mood almost, or get a feeling for
It's
it.
like having a little snowball and just letting it go out of the edge and it
Yeah.
just starts rolling. That's what it feels like. Very little bit quiet the first 2 minutes and then it just whoosh.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. Now we had episode 2. Things were starting to get a little bit easier. We're starting to get a little bit warmer and used to it. And that's when you started talking to Catherine, getting some revelations about this cult of Ilanturva. About
Oh no, the
Fugrisa's connection to this and why he was hesitant.
Yes, I mean I wanted to run fast as phew because I kind of knew what and who they were, or not what they were. I mean I knew what they were, but not exactly who they were. I just had a run-in with them before.
You and your
We
friends
just
held
knew
him
that
back.
you were very scared of them.
Yeah, it kind of helped them a little bit, maybe, I don't know.
streaming guests.
Yeah, streaming guest, hello!
Yeah, and then after talking to him, you decided to go out on a new adventure.
Go find Sin. What was the plan, at least?
Traveled straight back to Hope's End.
Well, I guess we should also say what Catherine told us.
Yeah, and recap that.
She said that she was part of this cult, but she wanted to prevent something that they were trying to do. They wanted to wake up this. Come on, guys, please remind me what was the name.
I have
First
no
one.
idea.
What's
the
her
person
name?
in
The
the
queen
stone.
yeah.
lady?
Queen
What's
lady.
her name? Eliantana?
Yeah, that's her name.
Was
Leanne
oh
Tara.
yeah, okay. So the cult was named after her.
It's
So
her
they
cult.
wanted to
Where we
wake
heard
her
about
up.
the guards as well, the direwolf, or she was riding a direwolf into battle, and that was the namesake of her elite guard.
Yeah, do you remember Ferguson?
Kara Nora. You
Karanora?
guys, yes, guys usually say something like Kara Nova or
Yeah, Karanova.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's Kara Nora,
Mhm.
like the name.
That was a collaborative name between me and Benjamin when we were writing his story.
Mhm.
An interesting tidbit there. Not really, yeah. Not gonna reveal anything more.
It wasn't intentional. I had other names, but
Yeah.
because that was another universe, that didn't bite well. So Sinra made those all up.
If we learned that, what probably the most important part was that she was quite old, or from 1,000 years back, and she was some kind of demi-human and sister to the king, and she tried to take the throne and it didn't work, so she had the throne and was I don't remember, it's in my notes. At
And
least
her
she was
brother?
royalty. She was royalty and got ousted, and
She
now
killed her
soul
brother or something, didn't
trapped
she?
in
Yeah.
again. Hmm?
She killed her brother, didn't she?
Didn't the brother kill her? So she killed
Oh yeah.
their father, and then he killed her or ordered her killed or something like that. I think he ended up on the throne.
No, she killed the king. The
Her
brother,
father
the
died.
brother killed the sister, and the
Mhm.
wolf killed the brother and ran away.
Oh.
That was what was told.
With,
Yeah.
And who trapped her in the stone?
with the candlestick in the cellar.
Hmm?
Just plain clue.
Yeah, no, I think because she started when she was gathering power to try and take the throne from her brother. She started the cult of Liantava. So I think probably I don't remember if we were told this, but probably they managed to trap her soul in the gem or something. I don't know, but at least we know there's a cult that's trying to resurrect a god or demigod, evil woman.
Yeah, the elfin woman, the elven woman told us everything about that in the tavern, I believe.
She wants to stop it.
Really
Yep.
wants to stop
Yeah.
it.
He had been working with Sin because he had been working for the cult. And then they were working from the inside to stop them.
Yeah,
And also,
something.
the cult is only for women. So,
Elven
Yeah.
women only.
Is it?
Humans as well. Yeah.
Wasn't it only Elven? Oh, okay, it was humans as well.
That's what you've seen so far, at least. Yeah, I'm trying to not say anything on this matter, just because I'm probably going to reveal something if I start talking.
Don't do
You
that.
might reveal something you've already told us, but we don't remember it.
That too, but I might not remember what I told you,
Mhm.
if that makes sense. I might phrase it differently or say something that I haven't revealed or stuff like that.
Well, we can watch back the
Yeah,
coverage and
Oh,
find
yeah.
out.
that's safer for me.
That's one of the pros of having a stream. We can watch everything back.
I actually do every time watch the end of the stream before we start the next session, just to remember, okay, where did we leave off?
Yeah, it's going to be extra useful this time because it's been 2 weeks instead of just one.
Yes.
So yeah, we had episode 2. You guys went to Hope's End and back. You happened upon a fountain, which was your sort of goal for going to Hope's End. And that was based on some clues that Tara had.
Lead to Sin.
What's the fountain called again?
Wasn't it something
In,
angel?
in
the
the
Angel
clue.
or something. Yeah.
not
Angel of Fire and Doubt or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
It was an angel that was like their ankle was grasped by a demon hand or something, and they were engulfed in flame.
Did you
Believe.
ever reveal the full clue on that one?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Just that I should find the angel in fire of doubt or something
Yeah,
like
it had
that.
2 parts in it. The first one was she
yeah.
would seek out the angel in the fire of doubt. And the second one, I don't think you've actually said, so I'm not gonna
No, I
read it
don't
out
think
loud.
so
No.
either.
I'll leave that one for you if you want to in the future.
Secret.
Secret. All
I'm
right.
revealing that there is a secret. That's
Next
also
session.
yeah.
I think there's something you forgot to mention.
Can't reveal all the clues, no?
So
Maybe we forgot something. That's also a
should have
possibility.
checked the other side of the fountain. No, just... But anyway,
Yeah.
you looked at the
Well,
fountain.
we did promise to come back to Severin in 2 days, and we forgot and left.
That was a bit later.
Yep.
Yes, you did return from Hope's End, but did you talk to him again after that, or did you just leave again?
I think we
Did we
just.
return from Hubsend?
I'm not.
I think we went straight to...
Yeah, you went straight to the ferry. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how you forgot
I
to
think
tell
that was
him.
the problem.
Yeah,
that was
because
the
Yeah.
problem, yeah.
Yeah, we just left.
Yeah, and also
Yeah.
we decided to, or we were instructed to meet the elf lady Catherine again after a month as well.
Yep. Where did we hear about this dwarven king? I don't remember.
that's what I was about to say, Tara. You found
Oh.
something in the fountain.
That was in the clue in the fountain, no? The black box.
Ah, yeah. And it could only be opened by the right person in the tomb of the king
yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
In
It's
the hands of the Black King.
Box
Oh,
said,
in the rightful hands.
I will only
Yeah.
ever open
Yeah.
in the rightful hands where the Black King rests.
Yeah.
Therefore, you went straight to Galadhmir to meet the parents.
Because we haven't traveled enough at this point.
Not at all. And that's
But you
how you
killed
forgot about
despair.
Severin. Which, after you took the ferry to, what's that?
Malatun?
Malatun. Always forget the name of that one.
Mm.
You saw 2 elven women at the tavern.
Should I kill them?
Yeah.
You kept
Should probably have confronted these two.
Galadhmir met Tara's parents. I'm not even going to try to remember their names because I don't.
Emlyn?
Gimlin, yeah, and Brottertyr.
What's the Gamlin, yeah. With their crit pikes. They were lovely people giving out free stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
hosting us.
Yeah, and then you went to the library probably like 7 times.
Yeah.
And also to the apothecary to get some, because we're cheap, we wanted some potion ingredients and not the potions themselves.
And he gave us the wrong ones, didn't he? First?
No, I think we figured out that the apothecary wasn't as knowledgeable about herbs as they portray themselves to be. So some of the ingredients I think was wrong, or no, but the effects of the potions were different than what he said they were.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
because
because we
were
definitely needed some of these potions.
we were told when we researched the tomb, we were told that there was some mystical disease that was connected to this tomb. And so we tried to prepare for that. And I don't think we ever found out what the disease was or if there was a disease. So maybe in like a year, our characters will fall sick and die. Who knows?
Good idea.
Did we use any of these potions?
Don't give him ideas.
Well, only 2 characters will survive because we had 2 of those potions.
No,
I
I think
gave mine
only
away as payment for
Yeah.
getting the necklace off, but more about
Taylor
that.
was the only one that used it.
Oh, I was the only one. Well done.
I used mine.
Kaelin will
Oh,
live.
Hicks, yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
about you, but I have poison immunity, so
I do as well. Now I got resistance. I found that
I'm
after
just kidding.
Just
I'm
see
I
just
was
kidding.
sick.
different things.
Well, Naruk have been casting detect poison and disease, so hopefully she would have figured out if anyone was on their way to death's door.
You had that up for almost the entire journey into the tombs.
Just the first part.
Okay, yeah.
But then when we were, we'll come back to it later.
You descended into the tomb of Plethora of Doors, the Endless Door tomb, something like that.
Yeah, the tomb of doors.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there were doors everywhere.
I mean, you just waited for him to say something else, and then and then you see
2 doors.
Turn around the
another
corner.
door.
Another
There's
door.
a
Another
hallway with a door at the end.
To the left, the
There's just
door.
one
To the
door
right,
that
the
we haven't
door.
checked.
Straight ahead, door.
Another door.
There's another
So,
door.
and after what felt
Nondescript
like
door.
passing through 100 doors, we fought some skeletons.
I panicked so hard when we got into that skeletal room. Oh my god! I thought that we were going
That
to
was
die,
near
everyone.
one.
That was your
Yeah,
first.
it was so many.
That was your
It was
first
so
big
many.
encounter. There were 11 skeletons, I think.
Yeah, it was so
Yeah,
many.
but turns out it was a pretty easy fight.
Yeah, Tara
Yeah.
turned them all immediately, so they just went
Yeah.
into the wall and didn't really get to fight properly. And you guys slaughtered them. No problem. And then there was another door. And you
A
went,
lot more
No,
doors.
A
no
lot more
surprise.
other doors.
and then you walked for a while and you found another door, and then you found 2 doors. And here you struggled with opening them a little bit. Kaelin, I believe Kaelin failed opening a door.
Yeah, I broke one of my tools.
And then Relgalin, I believe, was trying. Was it Relgalin? And then she asked
There's
Kaelin
one
for
door
help.
that we gave up on, actually. I think there was one door that we just couldn't get opened.
Yeah.
Might be something to go back to. But then we, I think he succeeded unlocking the next door.
Yeah, on the next door, it was right beside the other one. He succeeded, and that's when you stumbled upon a nice older gentleman.
Which we
The guy
named
who sounded like
Possible
Ron.
Ron.
Exactly.
Possible run.
Or Ronneberg.
Roundabout.
the guy with a lovely voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a fun character to play. We had a lot of fun with him. He predicted your futures, which might still come to pass.
No, he said tonight.
Yeah. But was it that night or a future tonight?
I think it was that night.
Is his concept of time the same as yours? Anyway, some of you were
Yeah.
cursed and thought you were about to die.
Yep,
Kaelin,
because someone took some cards.
someone was called an idiot.
Not the first time.
Also worth mentioning that this was the first character or NPC that got an original voice.
Yes.
is
That was
true.
pretty cool.
You did a good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Wait, if
You don't
it's
want to
that
give us
much
the
fun.
rerun now?
You know you have to do it now, right?
No,
Yeah.
no. I know I don't have to. I always fail when I try to do it again. It was a one night thing. Almost two. I probably fail a little bit on the second one.
Yeah, I mean you didn't pick the easiest voice.
No. I probably ruined my entire throat on that one.
But it was an intimidating voice, and I think that was the point.
Yeah. That was fun to do.
Yeah, so I think 3 of us were scared shitless and wanted to leave.
Or everybody except for Relgalin and Kaelin.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
seem to be a team.
It's interesting. It's always Relgalin and Kaelin.
But they were not interested in leaving, so we forged on ahead.
Yeah, you kept going, and you also successfully got him to accompany you and show you the way with a little bit of talking from Kaelin, I believe.
Yeah, and dodging some traps.
Yeah. He luckily went 20 feet in front of you, so you easily navigated through the pitfall trap I had set out for you, which was a 20-foot wide opening that was supposed to open after the first person went past. And so Ron was the first person to go past, and you guys stayed 20 feet behind.
Yeah.
And someone turned into a spider, carried everyone over,
Nope.
except
No,
for
Kaelin
Ursa, because he was
tried to jump,
Kaelin, yeah.
and
But
it didn't work.
He did end up getting carried, though.
Yes.
No, I think he was just pulled off the edge. So I think he slipped, and I webbed him, and he got pulled up.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
He did try to hide the fact that he was being pulled up or something as well, which
And
Alan
failed.
horribly failed hiding his movements, and everyone saw that he failed. And then you kept going, and you went into the what's it called, servant's chamber or something.
Which turned out to be a trap.
Surprise, surprise.
Everything is a trap.
Yes.
We who keep serving, that's what it said. And,
Or Tara.
yeah, Tara was
What?
pounded upon several
Yeah.
times. She went in first, read the plaque, everyone just attacked her at the same time. You were
Yeah.
I
down.
was struggling for the whole episode, I think, probably.
Yeah, basically.
And the next one.
And at the
And the
end
next
of
one.
that episode, Ron and Burke, or possible Ron, were not very pleased to the fact that you survived. Because he had predicted your deaths.
We were
Nice.
supposed to die, he told us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just do it.
And that is where we ended the episode. I'm almost doing it.
Yeah.
I know you are. Come on.
I heard that
Bring it on.
voice in my head.
Yeah, you can watch the episode back if you want to hear it.
Okay, fair enough.
It's on
Shameless
recording.
plug.
And that's where we ended that episode, just as he opened his cloak, said the words, and some dead pixies basically jumped out of his coat. Or undead.
Undead pixies.
They were still
He
living.
did have some clothes underneath his coat, so
Did he?
And I don't think we ever checked.
Not aware that we were frightened.
Mhm.
There were, the pixies were not the only thing you saw. Let's just leave it at that.
Oh my.
And yeah, then the next episode you started fighting possible Ron. He easily got Tara down on the ground again. And again.
And again.
And again.
And again.
But you eventually defeated possible Ron.
I think at one
Extra.
point both Higgs and me were down as well. Higgs and Uruk. So it was a bit dicey.
So, yeah. You main healer, Naruk, during
Yeah.
this fight.
Yeah, healer out of necessity, and Uruk learned that start every day by handing out some good berries. So everyone has a way to stop everyone from doing death saves. So lesson learned.
Well, you
And
did,
I think the rest of us chose to attack instead of healing you guys with the potions we had.
We didn't have any healing potions at that time.
Didn't we?
No.
I thought
yeah,
had
we
the same
did. I
stuff
think
in
we
there.
went down with potions.
No, we only had the antidotes or the antivenoms.
You spent
So
the
we
time to
made
make them after.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
yes, right. That's right.
Because you defeated possible Ron, sadly. And afterwards I revealed to you his actual stats and everything, and the skill he never got to use,
Luckily,
which
Thank
was
God.
called Pronounce Death, which is a cool spell he can use on anyone who has been cursed by his Death Speaker ability. Just say that you die if you're dying, skipping any death saves and everything. Pretty fun.
or not.
but I sadly didn't get a chance to use it.
Killing half the party in like episode 3,
Yeah.
4?
I was
4 was
hoping
it?
so badly.
And I think we didn't get the drawings yet either. You were
No.
gonna kill them already.
We had them in production. They were being ordered. But yeah, so it's a good thing you survived.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna say.
So we found the king's tomb.
Yep.
And I think we fought some more.
So yeah,
Apart
Hicks
from zombie.
went first in to keep Tara safe. He went into the tomb and touched everything. Put the
Yeah,
black
nothing happened.
box into his hands.
In his hand.
And yeah, because he had one outstretched hand and one hand holding a warhammer. Then you, Tara, went in to show Hicks how it's done.
Struggled a little bit myself though, but got it eventually.
You touched the black box. The entire statue started melting. Hicks grabbed the warhammer. You opened the box, seeing a note inside from Sin with war clues for the elusive one. And then you touched the hammer. Wanted to smash,
Yes.
but it hasn't gotten to do much smashing yet.
Not too much.
Especially goblins, just to mention that.
Yeah.
The
I don't
drawing.
This
It
only
hasn't
this
been used to
this
smash
goblin.
anything at all, to be fair. I don't think we've fought anything that she's gotten to smash.
Not really, no. You did fight
I got
the elven
smashed
women.
like 1 or 2 times.
Yeah, sure.
But usually I haven't hit anything.
Yeah. And then you killed
Just with
the
my spiritual weapon now.
and then you killed the zombie guards, which came up at the end.
Mhm.
Then decided to keep exploring. Eventually finding, or some of you kept exploring.
Some of us kept exploring. Some of us
Finding-
was kind of struggling.
Finding the Black King's armor, which Tara's now wearing.
Grace graciously brought it back.
Then we had a
Sounds
cool,
like we did a lot of fighting, but so far it's been a pretty heavy RP campaign.
yeah.
Mm.
But there was a
Yeah.
bit of fighting in the start, but it hasn't been lately.
A little bit of fighting here and there, and
Yeah.
lots of traveling.
Mhm.
And lots of roleplay.
And then we had Raglan using her powers to try to get your attentions with a thunderclap in the middle of the tomb.
Mhm. Kind of like the Mines of Moria
Yeah.
with the helmet.
Yeah.
Hello, Ednogen hemma.
You all escaped from the tombs.
We decided it was time to leave quickly.
How did you all find the tombs pleasant and fun to hang out in?
Smelled
Yeah.
a little bit nasty, but it's
It was
okay.
rewarding though for me.
I can
Pretty,
remember. I think I remember an elf that puked over some chests.
No, I mean the tomb was fine. Everything. The elf wasn't scared at all. It was just the smell of death and decay.
But you
He's
did
a
find
wimp.
a dagger in that Death and Decay.
Yeah, the dagger eventually got to me.
Yeah, because
I
it
didn't
was
find it,
Hicks
but-
who found it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, had no use for it. So
You realized
gave
it
it away
was
for a
evil.
necklace that
Yeah, I traded the
it's
dagger
like
for a necklace.
The amulet of sobriety,
Yeah.
which you could have needed later in the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, you all traveled back to Gilhammer, to Tara's family. Did anything interesting happen there?
I don't think. I think we did some more research, like library-wise, and
Potion
Kaelin,
crafting.
Potions, yeah.
yeah, people did some crafting,
Ah, the
and
bard.
Ah, the bard, yes.
The bard.
That happened.
yeah, I
It
was
would have
gonna
been
get that. Before that, Kaelin had a sword commissioned, or his new weapon
Yeah.
commissioned.
And he had a visit on in a not very reputable place alone.
It was actually a very reputable place. It was
Yeah,
the,
because I went to the
the one you couldn't afford but suddenly could.
to the better looking, to the high end rolling establishment.
And the entire chat went against you, saying you were going to lose everything you owned.
But
And you were
Kaelin
lucky.
proved them all wrong, and he, filled his
Well,
pockets.
you had technically lost everything, but these guys lent you money so you could keep playing.
I so
Yeah.
badly hoped you would lose there. That would have been so fun.
And then you would have a depth in Galadhmir. Would have been fun. But also, I must say, the reaction if Hicks decided to keep the dagger and she was the one using it, that would also be very fun.
Yeah, I wonder what
For
you
the
would have done
reaction.
the first time
Yeah.
you sucked the blood out of something.
He
We
Yeah.
will never know.
No.
We'll never find out.
The next dagger we find, we will.
Yeah, I don't think there's two of these.
There's one in every big city.
Yeah.
Good to know.
No, and
so
then,
after
yep.
so Kaelin had commissioned a sword that took 4 days, I believe, to finish. So we had 4 days to kill. And Naruk and Ralgalin decided to make some one health potion per character or per player. So we had some things that could help us if we ever came in a similar situation as we did in Tombs. And some people got bored and wanted something to do, so the bard happened.
Bard happened.
Yeah, so they went out to check if there were any missions they could find in the city, any quests, any hunts they could go on. They found 2 on a storyboard or mission board or something like that.
Oh, what would we get?
And decided to investigate these things. We talked to a bard and a city official. The bard had lost all his things right outside the city. The city official had a giant that needed slaying. Kaelin decided to bring along the rest of the party, or at least the ones not brewing potions.
That's when FG came out. I was thinking to go some monster hunting with FG. Wasn't that what you said?
I don't remember if it was at that time and point.
I think it was.
I think it came up later, but could be.
Oh, it did?
Hard to tell.
Oh, I thought it was done. Yeah, but anyway, we went to go some monster hunting. Found some posters. Went and visited the, what's it called? The ones who published the bounty. And there we found the bard.
Yeah, we had Dumoulin. Dumoulin was the city official. If I have the name of the bard, but let's just say it doesn't matter anymore. Anyway, the bard had lost all his things, and you went to barely help him because you didn't really like the no reward situation.
And the situation that he lied to all of us in the first place.
Yeah, he was talking about not drinking and yeah, and then you went out, you found a couple strange things happening around the area he told you to go to. You met some pixies.
Told us what happened.
Yeah, they had been lying all along. And Kaelin's reaction was very strong to this. He apparently hates liars.
Very badly.
And runners.
Yeah, and runners.
And runners, especially runners.
So yeah, the bard ran. Kaelin threw his newfound dagger at him. What happened?
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to stop him. I didn't know it was gonna kill him.
So yeah, the dagger killed him, hit him in the back, sucked out all his blood, drained him completely.
Incinerated them, more like.
Yeah, that's when Kaelin figured, gotta test this on my friends as well, or my new companion. So he cut Fergus a little bit with it.
I never had the idea on testing it on my friends.
I
That
didn't have
idea-
any idea either.
That
I
idea
said
came from the individual himself.
I asked if he could try to maybe cut himself, see what happened, and instead he cut me.
So that happened, and then you guys went back.
Yeah, we fought a little bit. I cinched his eyebrows, wasn't it?
Yep.
And I think also you guys got a ring as a reward.
Yeah, the pixies
Yeah.
dropped a ring in Kaelin's hand.
Question: what happened to that ring actually?
I think so.
I'm wearing it.
Oh,
Ring of protection is a
Yeah.
pretty good item.
oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
That explains the highest AC he has. And the reason why he's always going to save on everything I try to do to him.
Yeah, because he got a +1 on all saves, didn't he?
Yeah.
Something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
+1 to all saves, +1 to armor class. So yeah, I have a big armor class.
So we know no more magic stuff for him. The rest of us need to take it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna save from all the magic stuff because
I think I'm just going to stop giving him things and just start giving Tara some. I think she needs more items.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Good plan, good plan.
I mean, after 3 items, doesn't matter anymore because there's only 3 you can attune to.
She's not attuned to her armor, I believe.
No, I have one slot open still, yeah.
Oh, you're already that far.
Well,
So
I
yeah,
can still swap out for better stuff.
Hint, hint.
it will. Definitely. In a few episodes, she'll have all 3 slots with better items. So yeah, you guys went looking for the giant. No one could find it. Eventually decided to go home and then go out another day with your other friends, which was,
The whole group, yeah.
which was probably a good idea, as Naruk's skill in tracking led you to finding him fast asleep. And then you brutally murdered the giant.
Did we release the knife guy later? Wasn't
This was
No.
at the same time as
Or was it the same time?
Kaelin got the killing blow on the giant.
Yep.
The dagger sort of became too hot for him to keep hold of, fell to the ground, and then rised back up again in the hand of a feline fellow, who then flew off with you guys trying to attack him.
Kaelin, the
Well,
giant
everybody
slayer.
tried to attack him. Kalen just tried to talk sense into him or get like information from him.
Nothing succeeded.
Which
Yeah.
also, yeah, didn't help.
No, nothing seemed to stick, not even your words.
Nope.
And then you left Gilhammer, but decided to not walk this time. You instead found a cab service. Didn't get very
Carriages,
far.
Yeah, I didn't know this game had fast travel options.
It does. We need it.
We need it, yeah.
Yeah, we had to implement it because there was so much traveling already after only 5-6 sessions.
But you didn't get far this time either.
Just outside the city walls.
Yes, and all the guards were gone.
All the guards were gone, the gates to Galadhmir was closed. And you happened upon a few elven women again. 2 of them you recognized. After fighting a little bit on overtime for that episode, we ended the episode in that fight. It was always fun.
The suspense.
Cliffhanger.
Starting the next episode, almost immediately we had a level 5 spell being cast
God damn it.
on Naruk and Tara, casting them to a different plane as the fight went on without you. They almost killed everyone as the boss lady ran off. Luckily, Raglan had her spells ready and obliterated her, prompting you guys to be resummoned to the same plane. How was that fight? Was it interesting? Was one of the bigger fights you've had?
When you teleported them away, I was thinking, oh shit. Like, I kind of knew the spell, I knew kind of what you did, but I didn't know exactly what it did. And when she was getting bloodied and everything, and Kaelin screamed that, wait, don't do it, when she started to run away and you just blasted her totally apart. And I was like, okay, we're never going to see our friends again.
Yeah, it's good. Good thing you're mentioning that. Kaelin also wasn't the first one who attacked the sleeping giant. He wasn't the one who tried to kill all the kidnappers. He wasn't the one who tried to kill the leader. So
You're a shitty
he's a,
assassin.
I mean, assassins. They're also good for getting information.
Then you're a
Didn't
spy.
really learn nothing about for this fight.
I don't think we learned anything, just that we did learn that they knew about us and that they probably had some ties to the government or had some influence over the guards because they were gone. But I don't think we ever checked up on that.
Nope.
Nope, we
But
just
we
left
did-
after
But
that.
we did change our traveling plans because we were planning on traveling overland because it seemed that, or Kaelin was supposed to head it off on the ferry again. So we had planned on going around, but then figured out we should go to the tavern where we found the elf ladies last time.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was on
it
the
was
way.
it was on the way. So
We just stopped
Yeah.
by there
So after
and
defeating them, you travel to
wasted our time.
yeah,
Marathon.
it was a stop that nobody needed.
Mm,
It was fun. There was a lot of
Yeah.
confusion and a lot of trying to trick people.
Disguises.
Yeah.
Trying to get into the
Deception.
kitchen.
You guys suddenly became like, what was it, 9 characters or so?
Yep.
The things
And
were
we had
very...
an exceptionally hungry goblin and half-elf woman.
And we looked like level 1 characters
Yeah, you looked like a woman, so
during that scene. We failed miserably at everything.
Yeah.
And
But at least the chat agreed with some of you that you should stay.
And then
Most
we
of you
left.
didn't.
Yeah.
So at least the chat did enjoy your hanging around the tavern. But then you...
Burned all the bridges, and it would be a bit strange if we kept on staying there.
but
that
then
episode should be named Tavern Scrutiny.
Yeah. Then you finally arrived back in Felton and talked to Severin after Was it 20 days or so?
About 20 days, yeah.
But on the way, Naruk had a dream.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The carriage.
Yeah.
That gave me
Yeah.
goosebumps actually when you started telling about that dream. Oh my god.
It was terrifying mostly because then I had to step up. So yeah, she had the dream where she was warned that a big dangerous wolf was, I think, alive again or back again, and she should be careful so she wouldn't get killed. I didn't write it down because I was too focused on just surviving. And after she'd had this terrifying dream, she tried to get some support and some comfort from Kaylin, and that failed miserably. And so we had a little split in their relationship. Yeah.
Talking about the weakness question from earlier from the chat.
Yeah.
She came and talked to me instead.
Yeah, so Galadhmir and Narok kept increasing their bond from before when they did the potion making.
Mhm.
And a lot of interesting RP moments from here on out. I feel like that's sort of where the bridge starts gapping from. We're doing a lot more RPing after that point.
Yeah.
But this is the point where we get back to Felton, talk to Severin about what's happened. He tells you about this dinner. So we're now getting very close to where we are today. You guys decide to spend some time. The first thing you do is you head out into the woods. You hunt
Well,
some buck.
we don't decide on spending just some time. We did have so much time on our hands, and
You're
well, we
away
were
with
kind of forced to stay in the place. So
And it was a tiny town, so there was nothing we could basically do there.
yeah,
about
10
We had a
10 days.
competition though.
We did the hunting, the
Yeah.
hunting competition.
We went out to hunt, everyone teaming up except for Kaelin and Naruk, which split. And you all went hunting for a buck.
This wasn't a mutual decision splitting. Like
No.
She just
you
took
make
over.
it sound like they split, but
Naruk
it was
left
Rook who
Kaelin
ran off.
behind, and Kaelin ended
to
up
her loss.
winning the competition, which was to find the biggest one. And you then celebrated with the villagers because you donated all the food. Kaelin had more to celebrate, so he got very drunk. Ended up puking in the gutters of this small village.
Lost his sword.
Yeah, woke up without his blade. How did that
His
feel
newly
for
commissioned
Kaelin?
blade.
Well, that was a very scary moment for him because, I mean, the blade he got it handmade, and it means a lot to him. And I mean, he needs it. It's one of his tools. So yeah, for him that was a scary moment. He tried to hide it from everybody else. He himself was successful at it, but well, the lucky barkeeper who found the blade wasn't so good at keeping it from the group. So eventually everybody knew that I had lost my blade.
They saw it being handed back to you. What did you as a player think when your blade went missing?
Well, I was thinking maybe the DM has a bigger blade for me in mind. Has like a magical blade waiting around the corner.
I just
He
want to ask
just
you a
gets a
question.
dagger -1.
Do you think that your name is Tara?
I get the good stuffs around here.
Yeah.
Kyle.
Yeah, then you spent some. You went out to hunt some orcs. That was the next happening. As we ended the session, you started walking out into the forest. On the way to find these orcs, you stumbled upon a weird being, which asked you all a question.
A forest kobold, forest gnome, something like that.
Something. He asked you to show him your truth, tell him your desire, and tell him your care, if I'm not mistaken. You all eventually gave him an answer. After
He wasn't pleased with 2 of the
I
answers.
think you're muted, Bennett, if you're talking.
Yeah. Question for the DM. Was there a reason why you said "show me your truth" instead of "and tell me" for the others? I don't think any one of us did anything different than just telling you
No.
the truth. So did you mean anything by that, or did it just
Oh,
happen?
we had to gesture it, and we all told.
It was.
No, I was
I'm
wondering
trying to
because I was
think how much I can reveal.
No, you can. You
No,
don't have to reveal
don't tell
anything.
us. Don't tell us.
Okay.
I don't want to know.
I'm not going to say
I was
anything.
just wondering if there was a reason why you changed it up.
There is a small reason, yeah.
There's always a reason.
Anyway, most of you answered apparently correctly, receiving an Ayun stone, which gives you all 2+ in a stat. But some of you, I mean the people on the right,
Yeah.
got a necklace, which gave you all -1 to everything, and you were unable to take it off.
Which once again puts Raglan and me in the same group.
Exactly.
Yes.
But you are different.
Yeah, but this time we were on the losing end.
Yes.
And then you massacred some orcs. Let's just skip it past that one. That's not interesting. Yeah, it
For
doesn't
those
seem
of
to agree
you,
with me.
for those of you who want to know how that fight went, just watch the episode. It's in the last one.
Yeah, it planned the encounter a little bit, which sort of decimated the orcs.
Mhm. Well, there
And
was
Ruined your plans.
one gate and a convenient use of spike growth.
so most
One gate and one spell and many dead orcs.
Yeah.
one of
Yes.
them basically instantly died as he ran out, and he impaled himself on the spiritual weapon of Tara. Then you kill the rest of them except for one guy who ran away, prompting Durgessa to set fire to the entire encampment to try and smoke him out. Which
More likely for them not to have a camp, since we talk about him getting reinforcements. So I just thought that if they didn't have anything to come back to, they wouldn't come back. So that's why I set fire to it.
and it ended up in a forest fire because this was in the middle of the forest. So you
Yep.
guys started running back. Sadly, Naruk was not prepared for a forest fire.
No. So she did the only thing she thought would help, and that's go to sleep. So she could change her spells.
It would have helped eventually. Luckily, Kaelin did the right thing, knowing that Severin had a wizard. Or, I mean, a happy accident. He stumbled upon this.
I think it's more like a happy accident. I don't think any one of us knew about the
No,
wizard.
he didn't.
Mm-mm.
He was just going there to, I don't know, talk to him.
Drink some whiskey.
Yeah. He didn't really care that much.
Well, I just wanted to enjoy the view from a safe distance.
So this wizard flew above Hicks and the villagers who were trying to reach the fire with buckets.
Try and help.
You did a good job in getting every villager out of their houses to help. Luckily, it was not even needed, as this wizard did what Naruk was going to do, I believe, and put out the entire fire, or as Frugrissa aptly said it.
Squirted
Squirted
rain.
rain. And yeah, that's about it for this, I believe.
Oh
did
boy.
We got the
some-
necklace off.
Yeah,
Well, we got the
that's,
necklaces
that's
off.
an
so-
interesting part. What did you do, Kaelin?
Well, since I'm such good buddies with Severin, I asked him if he could help me get rid of the necklace because it wasn't fashionable at all. And Kalen is a very fashionable person. He has taste, and yeah, this wasn't like fitting. So he more or less bought help from a friend of Severin. And paid a decent amount of gold to get it removed and dispelled.
And then, as the wizard left, Naruk sort of realized what had happened, if I'm not mistaken.
I think I ran into the wizard. We saw that the wizard was walking through the city,
Yeah,
and I started talking to it and asking if he could remove my necklace.
yeah. And then he told you he had seen someone else with the same problem recently.
Yes, and that he had solved it.
And then you told Naruk about this.
Mm.
I think
Naruk
she
was
just
with me, I think.
confronted Kaylin in front of everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After that, you confronted Kaelin. That was an interesting experience for everyone.
Yeah.
It was one of the better RP moments we've had so far, I think.
Yeah.
He was trying very hard to explain that he only did it because it wasn't fashionable.
I still don't know if he was just making himself difficult, like if he for real didn't understand, or if he just didn't want to admit fault.
He didn't want to admit fault.
Well, I don't think we know yet.
I know.
I was starting to I started off thinking no one can be so crass and ignorant, but who knows? You never know. No, but Nuro got quite angry with Kaylin because she wanted the group to be a group, and behavior such as that is not does not make having a group easier. So she got quite angry with him at first. Then I figured out that he was never going to be the bigger man, probably, and so she went to apologize and try to see if she could bring the group a bit together again as well.
Yeah.
Afterward.
You gave him a hug.
Yeah, for the 2 forceful hugs that evening. One for Kaylin and one for Ralgalin.
He tried to persuade me into liking him, which
At
didn't
least
quite
giving him a
succeed.
chance. Yeah, at least giving him a chance.
And that is sort of where we ended last session.
I mean,
Preparing to go to the party.
we did go to Hope's End,
Right.
Yeah.
and
Found the
split-
sapphire peacock.
yeah, we split up in pairs of 2, visiting the 3 tiers of taverns in Hope's End.
Yeah, because we had a plan of 3 pairs that we would go to the party in.
Yeah, because we had assigned roles from Severin
Yes.
So
and invitations to the party.
Kaelin and Fergusa went to the more luxurious establishment.
The Sapphire Peacock.
And then Tara and Naruk went to the more
No, Tara
standard
and-
ritual.
Helgalin.
Galadhmir and Tara, yeah. You
Mm-hmm.
guys went to the Emerald Goose. Then Naruk and Hicks went to the good old golden chicken.
And this is new personalities, but I realized they knew our names at this place. So.
You've
Yeah.
been there before. I like that one.
Yeah.
Not
so
a
that's-
single chicken was served.
And
Yeah.
that is sort of where we left.
Yes.
So we're hoping to pick up there next week. I think that's
Today?
Let's go for negative test.
Hopefully we're all not infected with COVID and we can keep playing next
Yeah,
week.
I just imagine the panic now if your test is positive and it's a boom, everyone needs to go test. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Yeah. But it did have to happen, didn't it?
Yeah.
We're still not out of the woods yet, so it
True.
shouldn't be too unexpected.
We decided to celebrate the start of our streaming a bit too early.
Yes.
Also, way too late.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll have to see. Hopefully it's nothing. It's just a regular common cold.
Hopefully.
It has been a lot of shifting weather though, cold winds,
Yeah,
hot
it's-
sun.
Yeah, I
Let's
was
go
out in the
pepper.
rain for like 2 hours on Sunday, so
Yeah, we were too.
Probably just a ghost pepper.
Probably just that. There it is. It's the ghost pepper.
Yeah.
Me.
Anyway,
Mm.
do we have anything else we want to talk about or do now, or do we feel like this could be a good place to end tonight's session?
I feel it's a good place. I think we have
Mm.
covered a lot of questions, a lot of answers,
We
a
can
lot
get
of
back to it.
explanations.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's interesting to go through everything that's happened so far. It's especially interesting to hear your guys' perspective on things.
See what we remember and what is the truth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is
Yep.
very interesting. Always a lot
And
of
also-
this.
And also about the other characters too, I think.
Yeah, I like
It's
the
a lot of
whole questions you
interesting
had in the
stuff.
start.
A little feeling.
Yeah, I'm excited to get to know the other characters a bit more,
Yeah. Same.
since I only know
Yeah.
my own.
But I'm
But-
afraid we have to wait until we are present at the together in one room again.
I was just about to say it because next time we're going in pairs, so no.
It's gonna be interesting keeping track of all of you in that way.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a lot of stuff to do.
So you're all just gonna have to wait a week more to see that party.
True.
If the tests turn out negative. But
Yeah, they will.
Yes.
Let's not
Yeah.
doubt the intentions of the DM.
Knock the table. Knock the table.
Anyway,
knock on wood.
have a nice evening. We'll see you guys here in a week. Is it Tuesday
Goodbye.
yet? Is that okay to say? No, it's not.
Yeah, no, it's not. Not yet.
Maybe not.
Hopefully
Okay.
back from our streaming room.
Yes.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya.